We want to turn now to World News Tonight anchor David Muir's interview with Ukrainian President Zelenskyy. David spoke with President Zelenskyy just moments ago and joins us now. David, good morning to you.
It was an extraordinary conversation, TJ. Good morning to you. The president speaking from the office of the president in Kyiv. He remains in the capital. He says he will stay there. He did confirm that there have been offers from the U.S. and the West to get him out alive. If it comes to that, he said he plans to stay until the end. He had very candid words about his demands for a no-fly zone. He understands the argument from the U.S. and from NATO that could potentially lead to a much wider war when you're talking about the potential of shooting down Russian planes, though he still made the case saying we absolutely need it. As we were talking just a short time before we began the interview, the Kremlin out with 3 key demands that they said conditions that could end the war. And when I sensed the President Zelenskyy, was not willing to go along with them, at least not yet, I pressed him on this. Let's take a look. When the Kremlin says these 3 conditions to end the war, that you must give up on joining NATO, recognize Crimea as part of Russia, and recognize the independence of those 2 separatist regions in the east, to Vladimir Putin, who will get this message from you, you say it's a non-starter, not willing to those 3 conditions right now?
The question is more difficult than simply acknowledging them. This is another ultimatum, and we are not prepared for ultimatums. But we have the possible resolution for these 3 items, key items. What needs to be done is for President Putin to start talking, start the dialogue, instead of living in the informational bubble without oxygen. I think that's where he is. He is in this bubble. He's getting this information, and you don't know how realistic that information is that he's getting.
So again, he said discussions need to take place, that Vladimir Putin should stop talking, stop making these demands, and get to the negotiating table. I did ask him, does he believe President Biden and the U.S. are doing enough? He spoke of a good relationship with the president, but said the president could be doing more. He talked about his wife, about his 2 children. He also had a message in English for the American people, given their support for Ukraine in these last several days, watching this unprovoked invasion, this war from Russia inside Ukraine. And TJ, we'll have it all for you a little later on World News Tonight.
Of course, we know you will, David. Thank you so much for that. And again, much more on David's interview with President Zelenskyy on World News Tonight.
Well, hey there, GMA fans. Robin Roberts here. Thanks for checking out our YouTube channel. Lots of great stuff here. So go on, click the subscribe button right over here to get more of awesome videos and content from GMA every day, anytime. We thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the morning on GMA.